Hello and salam ladies. Welcome to day 2 of the Fit Ramadan program. My name is Naush. I'm a certified personal trainer and a pre and postnatal fitness specialist. Today we have a total body workout which is going to target and work all the muscle groups of your body. You do not need any equipment at all. These exercises are going to be 1 minute long each. You have 6 exercises. You'll be doing each exercise back to back, and you have a 15-second rest between each exercise. You're going to complete the 6 exercises. You will rest for a minute, and then you repeat the entire circuit one more time. I've got my timer here with me. You're going to hear the bell. You're also going to watch and follow along with me. My advice to you is, when you have that 15-second rest, stop doing everything, take that rest and watch me do the next exercise, because I'm going to show you what the next exercise is going to be in that rest period. Also, make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. Make sure you're not wearing something that's too loose. You don't want clothes coming in the middle of your workout. So as long as it's comfortable yet a little snug close to your body, that would be nice. Make sure you're wearing a nice comfortable footwear. And I'm fasting today. You can do this when you're fasting, not fasting, whatever works for you. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start the timer here. So the first exercise is going to be a plank walkout. You're going to simply stand nice and tall, bend down, touch your feet, walk out gently into a plank, straight line from head to toe. You're going to stop when you're at a straight plank from head to toe, palms right underneath your shoulders, walk back in and stand tall. 1 minute, do as many as you can. So the reason I have a timer here with me is I want you to do as slow or as fast as you can, whatever works for you. If you can do 5 plank walkouts, it's cool. If you can do 15, that's great. Whatever works for you, whatever fitness level you are at, it's totally fine as long as you're moving your body. So make sure in that 1 minute, get as many plank walkouts as many reps you can within that 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to start the timer now. You know what to expect. Make sure you're standing here. We're going to bend down, touch our toes, walk out into a plank, walk back in and stand tall. Let's go. 1 minute. Got my timer, standing nice and tall. I'm going to bend down, touch my feet, walking out into a plank, straight line, walk back in and stand. Let's go. As many as you can. Make sure you're keeping the weight of the body on the fleshy part of your palms. I cannot emphasize that enough. Don't keep that weight on your fingers. So it depends upon how many you can get in. You don't have to be as fast as I am. You can slow it down, whatever works for you, as long as you're getting that plank walkout. Let's go. You've got 20 seconds. Keep going. Remembering to breathe. I think I can get one more in here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Next, we have a body weight squat. Simply keeping your feet nice, toes pointing outwards, feet more than hip width apart. You're going to drop your body down. You're going to stand up. That's it. Let's go. Squatting here for 1 minute. I'm going to show it to you from the side. Make sure you have the weight of your body on your midfoot. Don't keep the weight on your toes. Sit back. You don't have to be as deep as I am. You can stop here. It all depends upon how flexible you are. If you find this difficult on your knees, keep going. You can always have a stool. You can modify it. Sit down comfortably first. Find your position. Stand and then sit. This is the modified version of your squat, right? Keep going. Keep it to the side. As many as you can. Getting that squat in. Resting here. Next, we have a hip bridge, lying flat on the mat. Back flat on the mat, toes Pointing out, feet flat on the mat. You're going to press those heels into the mat. You're going to lift your hips up and drop them down. Let's go. You heard the bell. Up, up, up. Hold it. Drop it down. You're going to lift up, hold it at the top for 2 seconds and drop it down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you go back down. Let's go. Breathing out and back down. Press those heels into the mat. Lift your hips off the mat and bring it back down. Up, up, up. You're supposed to feel it at the back side of your legs and your glutes. Keep going. As many as you can. Don't rush through the exercises. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you drop. Keep going. Let's go. Okay, you heard that bell. Next up, we have a bird dog. On your fours, just like so, palms right underneath your shoulder, knees under your hips. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Extend them out and back in. Let's go. Extending the opposite arm, opposite leg and back in. Make sure you do this slow. Find your balance. If you are a beginner, you can simply tap your feet behind you, right? Without lifting it up. If you can, you're going to lift your arms and your legs, extend, exhale, extend, inhale as you bring it back down. Exhale. Make sure you're looking down at the mat. Don't look up. You're going to hurt your neck. Keep going, keeping it nice, slow and graceful. You've got 20 seconds here. Exhaling as you extend. Inhale as you come back down. Keep it nice and slow. Find your balance. You got this. Last one. And rest. Next we have a ab crunch. Lying flat on the mat. You have an option. You can either have your hands behind your head and just lift your back off the mat. Exhale, lift your back and bring it back down. Let's go. So either you're gonna just simply lift up, exhale, breathe out and bring it back down, or you can have your hands on your thighs. Reach up till your knees and back down. Whatever works for you. I like to keep my hands behind me. And don't avoid bringing those ankles, your elbows close to you. Don't do this, please. Open up. Keep those elbows nice and open. Lift your back off the mat. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you come back down. Exhaling here and back down. Or you can have your hands here. Whatever works. Exhale as you lift. Okay. Resting. Last exercise before we take a minute rest is a classic plank. We all love planks, don't we? Make sure the elbows are right underneath that shoulder, please. Extend that leg out into a straight 1 minute plank. Let's go. Straight plank. Make sure you're looking between your hands. If this is hard, just drop your knees down and stay like this. Okay? That's it. Or you could lift one leg and stay like this and then switch. Or a classic plank. Remembering to breathe. You have 30 seconds. Hold it. Hold it. Any point you get tired, you're going to drop your knees down. But do not drop your hips down. You're going to hurt your back. So you're going to keep a straight line from head to toe. Maintain that. Don't let your hips drop. If you at any point you feel you can't, you can drop your knees down. That's it. Keep going. And we are resting for a minute. If you're not fasting, you can drink water at this point. 1 minute goes by like this anyways. But you know what to expect, right? We have one more round and you're done. You're done with day 2. I hope my mic is not making too much of, I don't know, because of the scarf. I hope it's not too loud and disturbing. I'll only find out when the recording is done. But yeah, we have 24 seconds of rest before we start round 2. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. 15 seconds. What are we starting off with? Plank walkout. Get ready. You're going to hear the bell. Standing nice and tall. Round 2. Let's finish it strong. Let's go. Bend down. Touch your feet. Walking out into a plank. Walk back in and standing tall. Make sure you're keeping the weight of your body in the palms of your hand. Please don't keep the weight on the fingers. You're going to hurt your fingers. Keep it nice and slow. As many as you can. There's no rush, there's no competition. Whatever works for you. If you can do only 3 or 4, that is totally cool. It's all good. Keep going. You got this. Last one. Okay. Resting, ladies. Next we have a body weight squat. Make sure your feet are nice, slightly more than your hip width apart, toes pointing outwards, knees pointing outwards from the side. Drop your hips down. Inhale as you drop. Exhale as you stand tall. You're going to keep the weight of your body in the mid foot. Do not keep the weight on your toes. You got this. Keep going. Anyone of you who has knee issues or any kind of lower body issues, hip issues or whatever, please, first and foremost, get yourself checked, please. And of course, you can modify it by sitting on the chair like I told you to, from the front. The first fast is usually a very difficult fast for me. I don't know if it's like that for you. Last one. One more. Resting here. What do we have next? Hip bridge. Lying flat on the back flat, head flat, hands by your side. Press your feet into the mat. Lift your hips up, up, up. Hold it at the top for 2 seconds and drop. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you drop. You got this. Keep going. You're almost towards the end. 15 minutes, that's all. Keep going, ladies. You got this. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you drop. I haven't put any music in these videos just to respect Ramadan. Yeah. Let's go. Keep going. 1 minute seems so long. Okay. We're resting here. Next up, we have an ab crunch. Okay. Back on the, oh no, sorry. We have a bird dog. On your fours, opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay. This time I'm going to start with the beginner version. Let's go. Extend that arm. You can rest that foot on the mat. So this is a beginner. And of course, the advanced or the intermediate is lifting your leg up, parallel to the ground. Exhale as you extend. Inhale as you come back down. Find your balance. This particular exercise You do not need to rush. You're going to keep it nice and graceful. Remembering to exhale as you extend those arms and legs. Inhale as you bring them back close. Keep going. You got this. Going back to the beginner. So even if you're doing the advanced one, okay, resting here. And then finishing it off with a plank. So even if you're doing an advanced one, and then you want to rest in between or if you're finding it difficult, you can always move to the beginner version and then go back to the advanced. Like you can switch between the two, right? Okay, classic plank. Elbows right underneath your shoulders and a straight plank from head to toe. So like you can start off here. You want to drop those knees, you can drop those knees. And you can switch between the two. You don't have to stick to the classic plank or stick to the beginner version for throughout the exercise. You can switch. Keep going, remembering to breathe. Last 30 seconds of the day. Oh my God. This garage is usually like an ice box because it's cold. But always after the workout, it starts getting hot in here. 10 seconds, I'm going to drop my knees at this point. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to continue. Listen to your body. Do what works for you. And we are not done. We didn't do the ab crunch. So, we're going to do it at the end. That's not a problem. Let's go. Lying flat on the mat. Finishing it off with an ab crunch. Hands behind your head. You're going to lift your back off the mat, crunch at the top and back down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you come back down. So I want you to imagine that you have an apple under your throat. Because I don't want you to do this. This is not a crunch. I want you to lift your back off the mat, exhale and come back down. Or you can have your hands in front of you. Got it? But keep that distance, between your neck, your chin and your, this part. I don't want you to do this. Don't tuck your chin in. I like it behind my head. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come back down.
Activity completed.
And we are done, ladies. Day 2, you have done it. Clap for yourself. Make sure you tag me on Instagram at NaushFit. And I hope you enjoyed the workout. Let me know how it was. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Take care of yourself.